friends, welcome back to another video. This week we're going to be talking about a product, complexion product. Well, yeah, I guess complexion product. Not necessarily new, but new to me, and it is from Sigma. I recently picked up the Sigma blush in the shade Cor-De-Rosa, as well as the Sigma matte bronzer in the shade medium after watching one of RawBeautyKristi's videos. I think she was doing like a get ready with me trying new makeup and mentioned these products, and she seemed to really enjoy it. So I fully blame RawBeautyKristi for this purchase. This is, I think, my first experience or my first time testing out any beauty products from Sigma. I've only used their makeup brushes, and I'm trying to think, but I'm like 99.9% sure that I haven't tried any of their makeup. I have heard really good things about it. So this is going to be a first impressions on the blush and bronzer. A little bit of background on these products. So the blush, like I said, it's new to me, but I do think it's a relatively new product. I think it released sometime this year. The blush comes in 6 different shades, and the bronzer comes in 4 shades. So it comes in light, medium, dark, and deep. I'm on the Sigma website right now. Both of these products retail for $35 each. They also have a highlighter within this line that they released, which I didn't pick up a highlighter. I feel like I have quite a few highlighters right now that I really love, so I decided against it. And the highlighters come in 6 different shades as well. From looking on the Sigma website, it looks like the formula for the blush, bronzer, and the highlighter are all a clean formula, so that's something to take into account. Okay, so let's dive right in. Like I said, this is a first impression. I have not used the products yet. I did open them, just kind of take a peek, but I haven't even swatched it since I got it. So here is the packaging. This is the bronzer. It comes with a like mirrored bronzy finish. It is that packaging that your fingerprints are gonna leave marks on it, so keep that in mind. Comes with the plastic protector screen on the inside, does come with a mirror, and this is the shade medium. So we'll see how that translates on the skin. And the blush comes in similar packaging. That mirrored finish comes in this nice pinky blush mauve tone. Same, has that plastic protector on there, and this is the shade Cor-De-Rosa. When picking a blush shade, I specifically wanted to go for something a little more pinky mauve versus like a corally peach. I feel like I've been into like the corally peach blushes lately, and so I wanted to make sure I had something like this that I could use in my collection. Obviously, I probably have something similar, but transitioning into fall, I feel like this color, this kind of pinky mauve shade, Dusty Rose, is something I wear a lot in the fall and winter months. So I do have my base on. I did not apply any cream products, as in cream bronzer or cream blush, because I really want to see how these 2 products perform on their own. If you are new here, usually I do prefer to layer my products, and I do go in with a cream bronzer / cream contour, as well as a cream blush over my foundation and before I set my entire face. I feel like that helps my blush and bronzer last longer throughout the day. And also, I'm just high maintenance, so I like to add more products, but I did not do that today because I really wanted to see how these products apply on their own. So we are going to start off with the bronzer. Again, I have the shade medium. Now, compared to some of the other bronzers that I have, this does look a little on the lighter side. My skin tone is usually a light to medium skin tone in the summer. Depending on how much time I spend outdoors, I can get pretty tanned. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like my arms and my upper body are a lot more tan than the lower half of my body and my face. So we'll see how this shade works out. So I'm gonna take a brush here. This is, I don't even know, I think I got this brush years ago at Marshall's. I don't know what brand it is, but it's kind of this like fanned denser brush. This is what I usually use for bronzer. Okay, so let's get my hair out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and dip in so you can see about how much I picked up on the brush, and go ahead and apply it like I would any other bronzer. Okay, so we've got some pigment there. I wouldn't say it's a super pigmented bronzer. I do like the color. I feel like it is maybe a smidge lighter than what I am used to. And it doesn't look very warm tone to me. I feel like it's a nice neutral shade, so you could use this for contour as well. That looks really pretty. Really soft. I don't know if I would call this a medium shade, to be honest. I feel like if you were tanner than I am right now, maybe if I was the same shade as the shade I am on my arms right now, I don't know if this would show up. So I would say this airs on the light side. So if you are a medium skin tone, you might want to go a shade darker with this. So just to give you guys an idea, here we have the side where we've applied the bronzer, and here is the side without. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to the other side. It says here on the website, get a fresh from the beach tan in seconds. With this smoothing, long wearing bronzer, the blendable formula is perfect for adding warmth and dimension to any look. Okay, so that makes sense why I'm seeing a more neutral tone, not too warm and not too cool. If it's gonna give you that warmth and dimension, that makes a lot of sense. And I do quite enjoy a buildable bronzer, one that I am able to control. We have the bronzer on. Let's see. Yeah, so blendable for sure. I don't see it doing anything funky with my foundation. Just for reference, today I am using my Huda Beauty stick foundation. I hadn't used that one in a long time, and so in the spirit of this whole, you know, shop my stash thing that I'm doing with my eyeshadow palettes, I figured let me dive into a foundation that I haven't used in a while. So I am using, like I said, the Huda Beauty stick foundation. I am in the shade Latte, I think, which is I think 300N. I'll put it here on the screen if not, but that's the shade that I use, and I mix a little bit of my Sephora collection foundation as well. And then I set my entire face with my Jouer pressed powder. Before we go in with the blush, I am going to apply my highlight. I prefer to apply my highlight before my blush because I feel like that looks a little more natural. And I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Breezy highlight today. This product is no longer available, so I am sorry, but this is the first one I pulled out. Okay, we just did a light highlight. I didn't want anything super blinding. And let's dip in to this blush. Like I said, I have the shade Cor-De-Rosa. Here we go. And it is a matte blush. I don't see any sheen to it at all. The bronzer is also matte. Okay, let's get some more details on this blush from the website. It says here, give your cheeks a gorgeous pop of color with this beautifully pressed powder blush. Formulated for long wear, the rich, ultra smooth texture blends like a dream. Using your favorite blush brush, dip into the blush shade of your choice and swirl it onto the apples of your cheeks. Buff it out using circular motions. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Rose & Ben C41 blush brush, and we're just gonna dab right in. I've never used the Sigma blushes before, so I'm gonna tread with caution here. So I picked up about that much. And I prefer to go a little bit higher with my blush placement. I have more of a long face, and so putting it on the apples of my cheeks I feel like makes my face look wider. So I'm gonna go a little higher, and I'm going to apply right there. Oh, look how pretty that shade is. And I am just gonna press that in. That's such a pretty shade. Can you guys see that? Oh my gosh, you guys. I really love this pinky mauve shade. Okay, and that was one dip with whatever we had on this brush, but take a look at that. How pretty. Blended beautifully into the bronzer, into the highlight as well. Not lifting or doing anything weird at all. How exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and dip in again. Same amount. I think I might have put a little too much pressure on that dip, and we're gonna do the other side. Look, I didn't pick up very much, guys, at all. So this is impressive. So the blush is definitely more pigmented, I think, than the bronzer. Look at that. Oh, I'm loving that combo. Well, I just may have found my new holy grail blush, guys. Wow. In this color, at least. Okay, here we have it. Again, the shade is Cor-De-Rosa. What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. And I picked up the smallest amount. Like, you can't even tell in the pan that I dipped into it. I don't even know if you guys can tell. So far so good with application. I am going to hop off and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then we'll come back, see how this has, see how it reacts while it just sits on my face for a little bit while we finish the rest of my makeup, and let you guys know my final thoughts. So I'll be right back. And I am back with the rest of my makeup done. I went ahead and created this really pretty eye look. If you're interested in that, stick around. A tutorial on this eye look is coming, so stick around for that. So let's take a look at these Sigma products. So I haven't layered anything on top. I only did my eye look and added a lip, but as you can see, it's still looking seamless. Let's ignore the mascara that got on my birthmark right there. I'm waiting for it to dry to get it off, but I'm really loving this blush shade, to be honest. The bronzer, I am a fan. I think it's going to be perfect as my summer tan starts to fade, and I think it could even take me into early summer of next year. I think it might still work even in summer. I will say, if you are a deeper skin tone than I am, like I said, I'm light medium. So if you're medium, maybe go for the next shade up from medium. I think it's deep. Overall, I am really pleased with both of these products. I really didn't have any expectations going into this other than watching RawBeautyKristi's video and seeing how much she enjoyed them. But I had never tried Sigma beauty products before, so I am really happy with this. The price is a little up there. It's $35 each, so keep that in mind. If you're in the market for a bronzer but can't spend the $35, there are multiple drugstore options that are great as well. I actually have a video on that. If you're interested, I'll tag it here in the cards and or the description box below if you're interested. So all in all, I'm going to be giving these my stamp of approval. I'll wear it for the rest of the day, and if my thoughts change, I'll leave that in the description box or in the comments to update you guys. But as of right now, I think we found some winners. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried these out and what you think. And as always, thank you for tuning in for one of my videos. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Layla. I hope you subscribe before you leave. And for all my returning subscribers and viewers, welcome back. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.